My dear long-lost American pen pal, I'm writing this from the world away, my hands trembling, because your stories have shaken me to my core. I was born and raised in China, living a life here that hums along smoothly, until you showed up. You TikTok refugees, spilling onto our platforms wide-eyed at the China I've always known, telling me tales of a place I barely recognized. Your struggles, your fears, they hit me like a storm I wasn't ready for. I've never felt your burdens. My days here are calm, my sky's clear, but when you shared how you've been crushed, divided, pitted against each other by forces you can't even name, something broke in me. Not because I've lived it, but because I'm human, and your pain is a mirror to a heartache that shouldn't exist. I couldn't stop there. I dug deeper, chasing the threads of your words, and what I found stole my breath. This isn't chaos, it's a design. Let me show you what I've uncovered. Pieces of a puzzle you might not see from where you stand. It goes back centuries. Native Americans, their lands ripped away, their spirits caged, then black lives, dragging chains, building empires they never inherit. Irish, Italians, Chinese, Latin Americans, wave after wave, used up and cast off. Asian communities eyed with distrust, scrapping by. Women, half the world, paid less, held down. And the working class, white, brown, every shade, grinding for crumbs, told it's all they deserve. From my side of the ocean, it's stark. They've sliced you apart by race, by roots, by paycheck, until you're too busy fighting each other to see who's pulling the strings. The elites, the ones launching above it all, they've woven this web to keep you trapped. The divide I cannot see. You've told me how it feels, blaming the neighbor, the immigrants, the other, while the real culprits slip by. They fed you fear, handed you enemies, and you bleeding for it. Even the middle-class folks among you, the ones who thought they made it, feel the walls closing in, bills stacking, dreams fading. I'm not there. I don't carry your scars. But from here, it's so clear you're not each other's foes. The enemy's the one who profits when you fracture, the ones who turns your pain into their power. What if you stop? What if you saw what I see, and you're stronger when you're not at war with yourselves? I'm not one of you, but your stories have made me feel like I am. Native voices, Black cries, Latin hopes, Asian grit, women's fire, workers' sweat. It's not a mess of separate fights. It's one heartbeat, pounding for dignity, for a chance. They've convinced you suffering's yours alone to bear. But why? I sit here, heartbroken, thinking you don't have to. Not when you could hold each other up, instead of tearing each other down. I'm just a voice from across the sea, but here's what I wish for you. 1. Look beyond the blame. It's not the person next to you. It's the system above you. Stop fighting. Start seeing. 2. Find the truth together. Ask why you're hurting. The answers might blind you closer than you think. 3. Building something better, not with fists, but with hands. Help the struggling. Share the load. Make your communities a shield against the chaos. I don't live your pain, I feel it through your words. I want you to know you're not doomed to this. You can unlearn the hate, bridge the gaps, turn your towns into places where no one's left to drown. I'm just one person, far away, but I believe in you, because humanity shouldn't let you fall. If this moves you, if you want to turn this into something real, say unite, and tell me more. With love and unity, your Chinese.
小红书